So there's this viral video going around on YouTube at the minute, which is basically saying how van life parents are abusive.
You could sell your house, buy an old bus, and leave all of this be... Oh, you have kids.
Now, we've seen this video, we've watched it, and we are parents and we live full time in our van. We have done so for almost a year now. So we wanted to put our take on van life out there and basically tell you guys why we actually think this way of life, this lifestyle is an amazing thing for us as a family and also for our children. So for those of you who might be new around here, we are a family of 5 who swapped our normal life of living in a house and working the 9 to 5 for a life of adventure, travelling full time on the road in our camper van that we self-converted on our driveway. This past year alone, we have travelled through 12 countries in Europe, experiencing life within the Arctic Circle in Norway, the hot thermal springs of Spain, and also one of the UK's most famous driving routes, the NC 500. We road school our kids, and this year we're upsizing our living space and buying a 7.5 tonne lorry to convert into our new home on wheels for more epic European adventures.
Right, so we've been travelling now for 10 months, living full time as a family of 5. Been to some awesome places, but we've never actually explained why we do this in the first place. Like how did this start? Why are we even here doing this? Why aren't we living in a house, working the 9 to 5 like most people? Alright, so let's get into it. So the main reason, or one of the main reasons that we live like this, is to escape the system a little bit. Now, we're not against the system, we're not against living in a house, we're not against working the 9 to 5, we're not against any of that, but there has to be a little bit more out there to do. There must be something. We want to sort of grasp our dreams and sort of follow our dreams. I think too many times people, they just push their dreams to one side a little bit. Don't they? They do, and we want to show our kids that it's possible to follow your dreams. You don't need to stick to that said system. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. You know, we're bringing our kids along on this adventure, and yeah, like the other video, she talks about, you know, you're dragging your kids along for the adventure.
They just drag them along like luggage.
We're definitely not dragging them along.
But at the same time, these are our dreams. Our kids didn't wake up one day and go, Mum, Dad, really want to buy a camper van, really want to kit it out, and I want to go travelling. You know, the fact is, if you ask the kids, what are your dreams? Yeah, we'll have Spider-Man, a dinosaur, and
a pop star, maybe, a singer.
Star, you know, so they're definitely not the kids' dreams, even though that'd probably be pretty cool if it was.
Yeah.
This is our dreams, and you know, we've got kids, we're a family, and it's incorporating all of that into it, you know, incorporating that adventure and stuff.
We don't travel around doing what we want to do and thinking solely about us two. If we did, our travels would look very, very different, I can assure you.
Absolutely.
We'd be going to probably a lot of different places than we do, but we make our travel about us as a family. So we go to places that the kids are going to enjoy. They don't always enjoy every place, like they can't have exactly what they want, as most kids can't, because they'll turn into spoiled brats.
Exactly. But I think this is the same as when you live in a house, though.
Yeah, you know, absolutely.
You've never really asked your kids, do you want to live in a house? They just live in a house. Yeah, that's just what they do. And I think that's just what Western society, we have a system and we stick to the system. And I think every now and again, there's sort of little groups of people doing all sorts of things, whether it's living on the narrowboats, sailing,
living off grid, little homestead,
all these little things, or even just something like building your own house instead of buying your house.
Yeah.
You know, so there's lots of people doing these amazing things. Lots of people doing homeschooling. So yeah, one of the reasons is to follow our dreams and to sort of go down a path that we want to go down, and it's not easy.
It's not easy, but I think part of the following your dreams is being that role model to your children. Like, we don't want the system to dictate us in a way where we're working Monday to Friday and that's what our kids see, and then we don't get to spend much time with them, and that's, we don't want to fit them to feel like life has to be a certain way. We want them to feel like they've got options when they're older, and that they could, you know, the world really is their oyster.
Absolutely.
Uproot them from their barely established social circles and destabilize the entire structure of their education.
The schooling system, which I didn't like, you know, I'm not going to go into it massively, but the kids got rejected from the local school, which was a good Ofsted rating, which is a UK system, and we got them into an excellent Ofsted rating, which at first we were like, yeah, this is amazing, really fantastic, yeah, as parents, yeah, excellent. Then we both realised it's only excellent because they're pushing all this work onto the kids.
They push them harder.
Homework, yeah, they push them harder. It's like, these are children, get outside, play, have nature, go, just
discover,
teamwork,
learn through play.
Learn all this stuff. And it was just, I personally got sick of that. Kids coming home from school and doing homework. Not at that age, don't like it. I'm not against homework, but at that age,
yeah, and the age we're talking about is 5 and 6, that sort of age, and it was just too much, wasn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, that's the first thing. That's one of the things we're doing, sort of leading our own path. It's not really escaping the system. We're still part of it. I don't even know if there is a system. I don't really know what I believe.
I think you can never truly escape anyway.
No, you can't. But we're just leading our own path. That might be the better term.
So next up, we're going to talk about time. Now, the viral video didn't actually mention this specifically, but this is a huge, I'd probably say this is the number one reason we live this lifestyle, is because of time, and how we understand now just how valuable time is, and we don't get much of it. We don't know what we're going to get, so it's about using time the best way you can.
Yeah, absolutely. So just before, basically there was a week, the week Piper was born, which was our first child. It was a hectic week. That was we became parents, but also in that same week we also lost my mum. My mum passed away a few days before Piper was born, and it hit us hard. And my mum wasn't old, and I think we realised that firstly, we don't get long with our children. We get 16, 18 years with our children. They then become adults. They do their own thing, and that's what we want. We don't want our kids hanging around with us. I can assure you. We want to go off and do our own thing. But you don't get long with your kids. You get 16, 18 years with them, and then that's it. And there's a really cool quote, isn't there, online? Like, you get 18 summers with your kids.
Yeah, use them wisely.
That's it.
Yeah.
And also the second part of that is, we don't want to wait until retirement to just enjoy ourselves. My mum didn't make it to retirement age, and we want to make sure that we're utilising this time now with our kids, having a blast, making sure they're still going down the right path and getting all the education they need to have all the doors open that they need. But time is really important. You don't get long with your kids, and I think every parent out there will agree that time goes incredibly quick.
It's one of those really cliche sayings that everyone says, like, to you before you have kids, like, oh, time goes so fast, enjoy every moment. And obviously it's hard to enjoy every single moment, but it is so true, because time, it just goes in a flash. Like,
I don't know how we've got a 7-year-old.
I was just about to say, like, we've got a 7-year-old, and that's crazy. Like, 3 more years, she's 10, and then you're like, wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
And
so what we're saying is, just make the most of time.
Yeah, whatever you decide to do, guys.
You don't know what's happening, and there's no point putting stuff off. Just if you've got a dream, just do it. There's always going to be people that are going to criticise you. Absolutely, we've had people criticise us, a few of them. But just do it. Yeah, just do it.
There's never a perfect time. Remember that.
Yeah, now is the perfect time.
Apart from now.
Yeah, there we go. Apart from now, you forgot about that. Now's the perfect time. Okay, now let's jump back to this viral video. One of the main things, in fact, the main thing she was sort of having a bit of a dig at is the space.
The horrible living conditions of their children.
Yeah, motorhomes evidently are smaller than a house. I completely agree with that, absolutely.
Her concern was mainly the space and privacy. So the beds and the privacy.
Yeah. But I think so first of all, the bed situation. Now, this is our van in the background. It is a small van, because we never meant for this to be a permanent choice. It was actually going to be a sabbatical, have a blast. And if you've been following us for at least a couple of months, you'll know that we're actually in the process of buying a lorry. We're going to convert a lorry to live in, which is going to be massive in comparison to this.
It's going to be a dream.
Yeah, it's going to be wicked. So the bed setup. This video, in my opinion, they looked at the beds and said, oh, the kids don't have much space. It's a bed. It's not there as a bedroom. It's a bed. And one of the benefits, it's easy to look at the negatives, but look at the positives.
It's so easy to look at the negatives.
But when you live this life, it's the outside. You live this life to go outside, to spend more time outside. So outside is your garden, outside is your classroom, outside is everything.
It is. What we should do in a minute actually is we'll turn the camera around just so you can see just how big our garden today is.
We're not telling you where this is though.
No,
this is one of our spots.
This is a secret spot that we love.
Yeah, you ain't coming in. Also, and there was another video out there, like a response video, and she picked up on something as well, and that is our Western sort of the way we live. Our Western standards are really high. You know, it's like kids have to have their own bedroom. Kids have to have loads of toys. You know, you see people at Christmas time, literally their mountain of presents. You know, we don't need all this stuff.
It's very materialistic, which is one thing that we have changed and become better at, is being less materialistic. I think it naturally comes with the territory of living in a van. You do just realise that you don't need all that stuff. You know, you don't need much to make you happy, and you figure out what actually makes you happy, and it's not the stuff. It's really not the stuff. No,
it's easy to buy a house and just, you know, fill it with stuff on your credit card all the time. Buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. And this way of life, we simplify. I think we spend more time doing stuff which actually genuinely makes us happy, rather than getting that quick buzz of, oh, look what I've bought today. You know, we actually do things that make us happy. And I think we definitely spend more time with the kids, more time as a family, and that living simplicity.
No.
Simply.
Living more simpler. Living simpler. Guys, we're off track, and you know what I'm talking about.
I'm supposed to be the one that's dyslexic. And
I think it's the way you're saying it.
Is it?
It doesn't matter. You guys know what we're trying to. We're not. Yeah, we homeschool our kids.
Good luck, children.
Oh, geez, we're not really building a good case there.
I don't think we're doing too well here. Yeah.
But you know what we're getting at. It's you can't have much material in sort of living like this, and it's good. It makes you value what you have, and you know, a home or a house isn't about all the rubbish that you've got in it.
Oh, he's going to go all corny now.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, it's I don't even know what you.
It's about the people inside.
Yeah, no, but that's exactly what a family is, though.
Yeah.
If you're a genuinely happy family, then you are a genuinely happy family. You can fill your life with as much crap and tap made from God knows where. It ain't going to make you happy.
But don't think we don't have our moments, because we do have our moments. We are raising 3 kids under the age of 7, so we have our moments of stress and all that jazz that everyone else does. So it still continues.
I've definitely
House
gone
life or van
grayer
life?
than you know. I look like our mic muff. You know, my hair. I'm going grey.
I don't think you can blame the children for that, to be honest. But it's not me.
No, it's my abusive wife.
New video. My van life wife is abusive.
Absolutely. I never wanted to do van life.
Right guys, so this is where we want you to get involved, and we want to know what you think about full-time van life with kids.
Yeah, don't hold back.
Don't hold back. So let us know if you think that this lifestyle sounds amazing, you think it's really cool and a really good thing for the kids. Let us know in the comments, or if this is something maybe you dream about doing yourself, then let us know. We'd love to hear from you.
And also, on the other side of that, if you think it's a terrible idea, if you agree with this viral video that it's abusive, let us know. Tell me your thoughts. Tell us your thoughts. We want to know. We don't get offended. I don't think we've ever been offended on words. You know, we're not those sort of people.
No, we're not softies. We can take it.
Give us your best comments. I want to have those negative comments. You know, chuck them in there, and we will reply. We'll see the other side. See your point of view. So if you've got a negative comment, give it to us.
Feel free.
Absolutely. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video there. So what we've got coming up is a big project. We are looking at buying a 7.5 ton lorry, and we are going to convert it ourselves, and we're then going to go traveling and adventuring in it. So make sure you do stick around, because it's going to be a pretty hectic.
It's going to be exciting.
Few weeks, few months.
It's going to be exciting. We're going to be very busy. We're going to be vlogging it all, sharing it on YouTube, posting on Instagram. all that jazz. So do make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and click that notification bell, otherwise you won't know that we've got a video
very
out.
important, notification bell.
Very important. So that's it guys, thank you for watching and we'll see you next week.
See you later.